Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo, and I trust that you're all doing well. We're coming into some very changing energetic times, and it's all about truly going with the flow and flowing with what the divine has on the go, because there's something right now I feel that's playing out in so many lives that really has people dealing with what has happened in the past, perhaps things that you've left undone, unsaid, things you've not wrapped up. There's lack of clarity and illusion around certain things, how people feel about past events and situations, and it's about things coming back around to tie those up, not necessarily to have them in your life moving forward. I mean, that's total entire choice, of course, but it's about deciding and perhaps implementing a new trajectory and coming from a new standpoint. There's things that your soul very well could be heavy about even still. Things that happened a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, could even be as a child. These things coming back around for us to deal with so that we can look at them from a higher perspective, as a more evolved being, and have an understanding that truly brings us to a place of calm within the circumstance. It's not even saying that what happened is okay. It's just about applying the clarity that we have now to all of the things that transpired previously. And people may be coming back into your life in order to help bring that clarity about for you. And in that happening, you may feel like you've got like past things nipping at your soul, like wanting to bite at you or wanting to hold you back even. It's like, it's almost like a weird time warp loop that we're all kind of dealing with right now, and it's really stuck in this energy of why is it that this, I want to move upward, I want to move forward, I want to cut out the BS, I want to do everything I have to do to have the A1 ticket come time to move forward. However, I still feel like there's little things gnawing at me. It's about clearing your understanding and your energetic field where these situations and people in your life are concerned, okay? I think there's people that are going to be coming into your life also that are here to help you gain clarity, that show you how to stand up for who you are, that are showing you the best way to handle something. So watch how someone around you is handling something. I'm telling you, people are really going to surprise you right now. I believe that they truly are. And know that you can only come from a place of where your soul sits at rest here, you know, with the circumstance and situation. It's not about being anybody that you're not. It's just about understanding as a light worker, as a human being on this planet, to step truly into the human beingness of life and stop rushing around to try and be the human doingness of everything. Because what is meant for you to sort through will absolutely find its way back into your life, into your trajectory, in some way, shape, or form, every single time. The divine does not let you move forward, does not give you a hall pass to move forward and go down a corridor that is going to lead you into the next phase of your life until you've dealt with everything that they feel is for the higher consciousness, best the best evolvement of the collective consciousness. It's about everything that you're doing on this path forward, even if it's for the benefit of your children, to show them how to be the best version of yourself. It's still about growing the mass collective and raising all of our vibration up to a place where we can now move into the next, phase of our life with clearer understanding, clearer heart, clearer sense, really, about where it is we have stuck energy where lack is concerned, and where we self-sabotage, where we're actually are conscious of it, but don't even necessarily know how to change ourselves forward to move upward in this spiral of creation that we're trying to manifest here. Now, there's for me myself, I've been going through some things lately, and it's really been like, I'm no word of a lie, a weird time warp thing. It's almost like getting a chance to go back and do something possibly the way it should have been done, or the way it should have been searched out in the first place. However, being I was where I was at, or the other people were where they were at, or the situationship was where it was at, that didn't happen for whatever reason. So perhaps people are coming to this new level of consciousness now and are ready to start dealing with all of those things that have been spiraling under the surface. It's almost in some way, truly, I have to say, truly, Halo, here, this person, my mind is blown. The divine has blown my mind in ways I can't even tell you, and I can't be the only one that's having my mind blown here. So I suspect that all y'all are dealing with very similar circumstances. Absolutely. Anyways, big old tangent I just went on. Oh, one other thing, I have to thank you all so much for your support with these daily hopes. Also, I'm thinking about doing a live feed on Wednesday evenings. Mountain time for me would be about 7 p.m. Canada. So if that works for you guys, or there's a better time, leave a comment under the video and I'll be sure to look at them. And in the next video I do for the next set of daily hopes, then I'll make sure that I talk to you guys more about that, and possibly even during the main ones that I do as well. All right, let's get started, because Halo's in a talkative mood and Mercury's retrograde, so I apologize if I'm not making tons of sense. And I promise you, I will combine words, I will say things backwards, and amazingly enough, there are some things I will say forwards. I promise. Okay, let's look at this. So the first card out here we have is absolutely gorgeous. The sea turtle. It's about protection. So even though a lot of us really and truly right now might feel like we're like, see, Halo has no words to explain right now what, why, who, what, where, when is actually even going on. I'm like, I am so gobsmacked. And like I said, I know that it can't just be me. It can't be. And so in this next phase of our growth, our spiritual development and growth together, I'm pretty sure that we're all going to be coming into that feeling of absolute almost disbelief. Okay, anyway. Protection. You are the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. So this tells me that you have divine protection. You have everything you need. The divine is here with you 100% and bringing everything around that's coming around for absolute divine reason. We cannot argue with that right now. It's absolutely for divine reason. And if you trust it and move forward with that hope and that faith and that knowledge, I am telling you, you will feel so much more at ease. Maybe on the gobsmacked side of things, absolutely. But when you live in that trust that the divine's got you, it makes everything so much easier. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So your soul, your spirit, the divine within you, you have to trust that they will lead you on to the right person, in the right circumstances, all of that sorts of thing, okay? Then we have clarity, and this is what I was talking about, clarity coming to us. Banish the fog of illusion. So illusion really is a trick. It so reminds me, I know it's the Seven of Cups type thing, illusion, or could even be Eight of Swords energy up in our heads, or in an illusionary state. It's something we put ourselves in. It's banish it and understand that even though you don't see the full thing going on, that the divine does. That is how you banish illusion, my friends. Open your eyes to the truth. The truth is the divine has you. Even though you can't possibly see past the front of your nose, the divine has you 100%. Remember the perfection of who you are. You are here to be a co-creator with the rest of us on this beautiful big old blue marble that we live on called Earth. We are all here to co-create, to learn, to grow, and to be part of each other's trajectory. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this video. Okay? It's about clarity. Having clarity does not mean you know the outcome. Clarity is in the understanding of trusting that the divine knows the outcome and that they've got you 100%. That is the 98% in trajectory of clarity that anyone needs in order to get through the circumstances coming around and going around right now. Handle everything in the highest version of yourself as the divine would handle it. And that doesn't mean be a pushover. The divine is not no pushover, right? It means to actually stand in your truth and in your power. Set some major boundaries. Major boundaries. Absolutely. We're going to read this card. It's about massive change. The reason I say that is we got card number 14, which comes to a 5, which is all about change, inner conflict even. It's been a bloody battle to even understand, to gain the little bit of clarity you have. Absolutely. And you could be feeling obsessed perhaps with thoughts from the past coming back. Maybe not even a person, but thoughts of that person. Scarcity consciousness, concerned about finances, concerned about everything working out the way it's supposed to, and attachment to the outcome that you have intended in your mind. I mean, everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a time, and some things happen for a season. So the reality of the situation is that our attachments to any given outcome at any time very well could hinder and cause more of an obsession and a scarcity thought because we don't see it happening in the way we would choose it to be. If we trust absolutely that the divine has us in divine protection every single time, they have got this too. And it's like we won't have to experience these hungry ghosts nipping at our heels constantly. The reality too is that understanding in trust that the divine is moving you in absolute with divine purpose every moment of every day. If you can find a way to believe that and to trust it, even if the circumstance you're walking into you're scared of or it feels difficult, if the divine is moving you, then you have to understand that the divine is also using you, not just for your life, the benefit of your life, but for those in this co-creative journey with you. Okay. Now, in order to do that, in order to trust, in order to banish this fog of illusion, all of that sort of thing, it's about stepping into the brand new you. Everything you have spent this longest time learning, the hardships you've been through, it's about a brand new start, truly in trusting the divine. But in order to do so, you need to listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. So, listen with a loving heart is all about listening with compassion. It's not about saying you were right, or I was right, or you were wrong, or I was wrong. It's about seeing how a person could feel that way in the circumstance. Seeing where a person's growth level is, and how you are in this situation possibly to help them rise to a higher level of themselves. Help them rise to a higher understanding of what truly is going on within them and why you yourself have been brought into this situation. Now, this could be about you teaching somebody or them teaching you. Regardless, it's all a learning experience for all of us that helps us spiral forward and upwards. and leaving illusion behind as we create this beautiful alchemical magic with the divine. It's absolutely beautiful. I have been thrown into a situation where I have got to trust blindly, 100% right now. I am telling you, Halo struggles with that shit. I struggle with it, but I'm telling you, the divine here, hands down, is saying you are protected. Absolutely. Look at that. Dear you, there is only one you. You have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Wow, doesn't that fit beautifully? I don't read these cards and stuff before I start the reading and bring messages to you intuitively, which is all what happens before I pick up that first card. Let's read the Hungry Ghosts. Card number 14. If I'm talking fast, it's because I've got the whole Mercury thing going on. And I was born during a Mercury retrograde, so I am like, whew, crystal clear in my thought process for the most part during Mercury retrograde. As an ally, when the Hungry Ghost appears on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of altering you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. This message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. This time will be different, and I have control over this, are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The Hungry Ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer, and you will find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. As a challenger, when the Hungry Ghosts come to challenge, it's a sign that you've succumbed to the fear of lack, which is whispering in your ear that you'll fail. Whatever it is that you've intended, you've stayed too long in the desired stage. Longing and yearning have become your constant state of mind, and you Are you comparing your experience with others? Do you envy their success? Do you judge yourself only on your material accomplishments? Are you afraid that there will never be enough of anything, and none of your dreams will be there upon awaking in reality? Perhaps you've turned to compulsive eating, shopping, working, or drinking to distract yourself. Let go of the illusion of lack and accept things as they are. Perfect, abundant, meaningful expressions of the divine. There will never be enough for the Hungry Ghosts that challenge you, for the only experience they know is scarcity. It's not your job to feed them. They will lose their power to haunt you. Trust in the abundance of spirit. Again, I want to read this. I want to read this to you guys. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants, and know what your purpose and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Loving you always and forever. I hope this message keeps you warm, keeps your heart safe, and I hope that your mind is at ease, because the divine, my friends, totally has you in protection. Blessings to you, and you have a great day.